Welcome back. We are doing part two of our little falling apple game. Once again, I do want to give credit where credit is due. I learned a lot of the coding through this guy, Learn Scratch tutorials. Very good channel if you want to do even more really cool games. So, all right, so what did we do? We got this little dog. We made the dog move around. We got this apple, we got it to fall, and when it hits the ground, it resets at the top and it starts falling from a different random position. We also got just a little bit into our backgrounds. We went ahead and we made another backdrop. This one's blue sky. This one, you know what, I should rename it. It's called Blue Sky 2, but I'm going to rename it Game Over. That's going to make life a whole lot easier for us. And it took me a while to find that text tool. Couldn't believe that, but that's all right. All right. So let's see here. We're going to go back into the coding. Click on this backdrop right here. I don't think it matters, but so we're back into the code here for the backdrops. Okay. I want to give this dog 3 lives. So it could get hit 3 times. And after 3 times, it's going to say game over. All right. So we got the backdrops. We are going to go to events. Once again, start everything when the green arrow or the green flag is clicked. Okay. And after that, we're going to go ahead. We're going to put in a forever loop. So in controls, go for the forever loop. I'm going to go to my dog and I'm going to make a variable down here and I'm going to give him some lives. So I'm going to go variables, make a variable, name it lives. Okay. For all sprites, so I can control it with the background as well. All right. Let's see here, events, 1 click. So at the start of the game, we are going to say for forever, oh, when it's clicked, let's start with setting lives to, I'm going to go up here, set the lives to 3. That way we just know whenever the game starts, we're not starting at 0, we are going to start with 3 lives. Let's go ahead, hit the green flag, check it. Yep, lives are 3. So now whenever we have the apple touching the dog, we want to decrease our lives by 1. Okay, so let's go to, we have in this forever loop. Actually, you know what? I think I don't want a forever loop. Let me take a look. I think I want an if then. Nope, I do want a forever loop. And then I'll put an if then inside of there. Okay, so if, let's go to sensing, touching, and remember right now we are on the dog code. So if the dog is touching the apple, then what do we want to do? Then in our variables, we're going to change our lives, that's the variable that we're choosing, by not 1, but let's go -1. Okay, so when it's clicked, set the lives to 3, and then it'll just keep going through this. If it touches the apple, if the dog touches the apple, our lives are going to go down by 1. So let's check it. Ooh, so we got a couple things going on. Okay, I'm actually going for the apples now. What's going on? Those lives are going down quite a bit. Okay, right now he's at -108 lives. Okay, so you have a couple things going on. One thing, it's going lower than 0. The other thing, this is what we're going to take care of first, it's taking multiple lives away every time the apple is hitting the dog. And we only want it to take 1 life away. And that's because it's taken a while to pass over the dog. Well, we can fix that, and we can fix that with some coding. We're going to go to control. I'm going to grab this wait 1 second down here. And so it's going to change the life by -1. The life will go down by 1. but it's going to wait at least a second for it to change again. That way it'll only go down by 1. If 1 second is too much, you could probably, let's just try it, change it into a half a second, 0.5, and let's see if that works. Well, first off, we already know it worked. It changed it right to 3 lives again. And boom, 1 to 2, now 1 to 1. Now let's hit it one more time. 0. Now if we keep hitting the apple, it's -2, -4. So we solved the first problem. It's only going down 1 life at a time now. So that's really, really good. Okay. The last thing that we have to do, and we're going to go back into our backdrops code. And so I'm going to click on my stage, my backdrops here. And remember, we started this right here. Okay. Go into my backdrops code. When it is clicked, what do I want to do? I'm actually going to go to looks. And so when it's clicked, I'm going to make it blue sky, the normal backdrop. Okay. And then I just want it to keep checking forever. And then I'm going to want an if then, bam, just like that. And then if, go into my operators, my equals to, okay? Go into my variables, and I need my lives. If my lives ever equals 0, then we want to switch to that game over backdrop. So go up here, switch backdrop to game over. Now you could choose any backdrop, but switch backdrop to game over. Now this isn't going to quite work right just yet, but we'll get there. Okay, so 3 lives, 2 lives, 1 life, 0 life. It said game over, but everything keeps going and you can continue playing the game. So it's not really game over. So I do have to add one more thing. Let me stop this a sec. Down in events, control, I'm looking for the stop all. Okay, so switch backdrop to game over and stop everything. Okay, so I'm just going to make it big real quick. I must have hit them already. The apple must have hit. Boom, lives 1, live 0, game over. Perfect. Cool. So if you got this far, very good job. This is great stuff. Hopefully you're having a lot of fun with coding, with making things move, with making things drop, and with even making little games in this. Hope you guys are having a great time. Bye-bye.